So the world isn't slowing down. It's fast-paced, unstable, reactive, and stressful. The question isn't if you'll get triggered. It's whether you have a system in place to keep yourself calm when you do. Because if you don't, you'll abandon yourself and get swept up in the chaos. Instead of leading from the eye of the storm, your center, where you can see everything clearly. After lifelong training in somatic transformation and formative psychology, and going through my own burnout recovery, and working with clients over 10 years, I've discovered 5 non-negotiables that regulate your nervous system, protect your energy, and reclaim your clarity and presence. So non-negotiable number 1, lead with your body, not with your head. Your body knows your truth way before your mind does, and when your head chases validation and your body resists, you're already out of alignment. In a past leadership role, I would overwork just to feel valued, even when I was irritable and had back pain. And every time I dismissed those signs, I made poor choices. When your head leads and your body resists, you've already disconnected, and that blind spot will keep you stuck in survival mode. The shift is to notice if your head is leaning forward from your body when you're making a decision. And if it is, you pause, bring your head back in alignment with your body, and ask, what is my body resisting about this decision? That single question will bring you back into presence, so your choices come from integrity and not sacrifice. Non-negotiable number 2, process your feelings daily. The feelings you avoid don't just vanish. They live in your body and hijack you later as stress or reactivity. Once I went weeks without noticing how I was feeling. I was actually numb at work, but told myself I was fine until the headaches, the fatigue, and irritability showed up. My body was carrying everything I hadn't processed. Suppressing emotions doesn't protect you. It dysregulates your nervous system and teaches others that your feelings don't matter, or worse, that you're okay with anything. Unresolved emotions leak into culture as avoidance, burnout, and passive aggression. The shift? Take 10 minutes daily for emotional hygiene. Breathe, notice your body signals, feel, and journal. Give your emotions a safe place to be felt so they don't hijack you later. So non-negotiable number 3, recognize your reactive patterns. Reactivity isn't random. It's accumulated stress tipping your nervous system into fight or flight. In meetings, I used to snap when I felt dismissed, and I realized later that it wasn't just about one single incident. It was an accumulation of moments and microaggressions stacked on top of each other until I exploded. When you lead from reactivity, people mirror back fear, mistrust, or defensiveness. That's how toxic patterns spread. So next time you feel triggered, pause, step outside, take a couple of deep breaths, and ask yourself 3 questions. Why am I really reacting? What am I really needing? And from who? These small acts of self-leadership shift you back into your frontal lobe, the part of your brain that thinks clearly and makes grounded decisions. So non-negotiable number 4, move your body. Sitting for hours stagnates your nervous system, cutting off communication with your brain, building stress, sluggishness, and mood swings. Movement is your medicine. It restores flow, balances stress hormones, and shifts you out of fight or flight. Before burnout, I was so busy working long hours at my desk without a break. And before long, I became sick all the time with colds that wouldn't go away. My body wasn't weak, it was screaming for change. Not caring for your body is just another way of abandoning yourself. When you disrespect yourself in any shape or form, you are training others to disrespect you, your time, your boundaries, your worth. Movement isn't a luxury, it's the medicine your nervous system craves. So walk, stretch, dance, do yoga, or shake out your stress daily. Any of these simple movements keep your system in flow and bring you back to balance. So non-negotiable number 5, discern and advocate for your truth. So your truth isn't about titles or paychecks. It's about living in integrity with your deeper purpose. So when I lost sight of my truth, I chased validation, more projects, and more approval. but nothing filled the void. And when I aligned with my true purpose, I reclaimed my dignity and sovereignty, and my whole life shifted. When you abandon what's really important to you, you chase external things to fill the void and teach others that you will compromise yourself. But when you honor your truth, respect naturally follows. Here's the shift. Before saying yes, pause and ask, is this aligned with what really matters to me? And if it isn't, your no will be an act of sovereignty and self-respect. These are not theories. There are 5 non-negotiables that I return to daily to regulate my nervous system, stay present, and lead with clarity. The world won't slow down, but you can stop abandoning yourself in it. When you lead with your body, process your feelings, recognize your reactive patterns, and honor your truth, you step out of survival mode and into sovereignty. So these 5 non-negotiables are part of the foundation I teach through my work with both individual clients, especially younger professionals who want to thrive, and with teams and organizations that want to build human-centered, thriving cultures. If you're curious how this work can support you personally or within your organization, reach out directly or apply for a free discovery call. And if you want weekly practices to build your worth, lead with confidence, and find your purpose, subscribe here on YouTube. Let's create a way of working and living that doesn't cost our health, our peace, or our truth.